before I go on and do the thing here, I'm gonna save this differently. Save this as intrigue. Yeah, intrigue. Saving. Awesome. And let's go. As the person of highest rank within the domain, no one may sit at any formal event unless you give them permission, and no one must ever turn their back on you. If they do, you are intended to recognize the insult. The study rules for formal dining includes the proper utensils for different dishes. As the queen, no one will comment on your mistakes, but they will notice them. You learn the flattering comments have the best impact when kept short. Gushing makes people feel awkward. You learn that it's always better to compliment people for their personality and their choices than their physical attributes. Yeah. Let it be known. Follow this rule. Right here. So, it'll be a lot more, acceptable than just be like, oh, hey, yeah, oh, girl, you look fine. So, yeah. Your point? Ooh, cheerful already? Awesome.
What a beautiful day. It's nice to stop and breathe sometimes.
That's it? That's it? Nothing? Nobody coming at me with a letter? No king, no father coming at me to, tell me there's something going on? Nothing? I'm not gonna get tripped? No letter going in my hands to cause me fall to my death? What? Nothing. I'm surprised, wow. Okay. I'm gonna take that. So, I think I don't want to change anything yet, so I'm just gonna see what my father has to say, I guess.
Dad, what happened to Mom's lumen crystal?
It is in a safe place.
Can I have it?
No.
But it's mine.
Meddling with magic killed your mother. I don't want that to happen to you. Once you've crowned queen, I can't stop you from doing anything you want, but for now you're still a child. Okay. I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna get that crystal. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it, and he gonna like it. Yeah. That's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do it to it. Get that crystal and get that lumen up so I can level it, I think. Yeah. Because I'm not seeing it. Okay. So, bonus activities to conversation and athletics still. And what am I going to do? What am I going to do? I actually have a penalty to all the other things I've leveled, like intrigue, weapons, and military. Wow. Alright. Conversation. Let's do it. Right now. Public speaking. And go. Alright. You practice tongue-twisting sequences of syllables to improve your enunciation. You take deep breaths and practice speaking loudly and clearly, projecting your voice to every corner of the room. Is she practicing throw voice from Skyrim? That would be awesome. You memorize lists and sonnets, then recite them for your teacher and any castle staff she can round up to serve as an audience. And another outfit! Oh my god, this is awesome! I love outfits. I love unlocking things. Milady, there is a letter for you.
Another letter from Brioni. Why does she keep writing me? We are never friends. She says she's bored and lonely and looking forward to seeing me in Cornell's birthday party. That's right. Cornell's about to turn 15. She'll be the Duchess of Sudbury for real now. I can't wait. This other letter must be my invitation to her birthday celebration next week. Cornell and I were friends and husbands, in school. And this'll be a big event, but it's also a long way to travel. A lot of things could happen on the road.
Divination failed? What would that matter? No, I'm going to her party.
It would be good to see my friends.
I'm going to her party. I'm gonna have to train athletics, though. Wait, I think I am already training athletics. No, I'm doing conversation. Bummer. Okay. So... I don't want to talk to my father because I've already established what I want, and he's not going to do it, so it's probably just going to be a moot point if I talk to him again. But I'm pleased with my mood? Huh. Yeah. Lonely and cheerful. I don't want her to be lonely, but it's gonna have to be done sometime. Well, let's just walk in the garden and be peaceful with the flowers, okay? Alright. Before we do anything, let's check out that outfit. Tea dress? Oh my god, that is so cute! That is adorable. I love it. I absolutely love this. This is fantastic. Wow. Wow. Alright, I have my new favorite outfit. She's wearing this all the time. Don't even care. And what's the name of this? Oh, Tea Dressed. And boost conversation. Fantastic. I love that. That like that is very cute. That's for her. She's all cheerful and everything, and wow, awesome combination. So, conversation is looking pretty good. Okay, so the week is coming for the tea party. Not the tea. Well, it is a party, but it's her birthday, and it's going to be pretty far. So, I need to put something in athletics. Wait, yeah, conversation athletics. I need to do something with that. So the second class will be for running. Well, she's not going to be scaling, I don't think. And get the okay, so I have athletics for running just for the travels aspect, but I think since I'm going to a party, what would be better? Flattery, court manners, or public speaking? But it's not my party, so I don't think I'll be publicly speaking. And flattery, it'll probably be a surprise if someone is there and I want to flatter him for it. But she is a queen. I keep thinking she's a queen already, but she's a princess. She's going to a party, so there's going to be a lot of people, nobles and commoners. So, being in that situation, I think proper etiquette for this will be more important. So, I think that will be a good thing to go for. So, with that being said, let's do it in our new tea dress. You study the traditions of ballroom etiquette, how to politely accept or defer an offer, and how to avoid impression of attachment to an individual. You memorize the correct title of every servant in the castle. Treating servants with respect ensures good service. Yeah, you don't want them poisoning your food or something. You switch back and forth between a brisk wall and a light bouncing jog. Not too fast, you're building endurance rather than speed. You steadily increase the proportion of time you spend jogging, with shorter breaks of walking to recharge your energy. On your journey to Sudbury, your carriage is attacked by bandits. I saw that coming. Archery and reflexes assess. Yeah, that's right, I was expecting this to happen. You hear the distinctive sound of incoming arrows just in time to push yourself away from the window and avoid being shot. From the screens outside, not all your guards have been as lucky. Wow. The attackers scatter as soon as your forces show signs of resistance, vanishing into the woods. The rest of your trip passes without incident, but you can't help jumping at shadows. Hey, I lived! I lived! What did I tell you? What did I tell you? All that stuff, and I'm alive. Yeah, what up? Holla at your boy. Okay, so, Gwinnell's party is lovely. Not nearly as glamorous as your own upcoming birthday will be, of course, but it's still a major event on the noble social calendar. Everyone who is anyone is present. Your Uncle Laurent and your younger cousins are here, but Charlotte and her mother are not. Apparently Charlotte is ill. Still? Aris, the Duchess of Lila, is present, but she somehow always manages to avoid talking to you when you draw near. There are refreshments and dancers and musicians and polite conversations, and one or two not so polite. Huh. She's a reskin, but it doesn't matter. Lakay, Duchess of Dees. Of Dees? Of Dees. You mean of this or of Dees? Dees is not this, because that is something something else, okay? We will not be shoved aside. Oh. Oh, hey, it's Gwinnell, Duchess of Sudbury.
Mother, it's my domain now. I need space for myself. You have your own lands to manage.
Just because you're of age doesn't mean you know everything, young lady. You need my advice.
This is my home and never has been yours.
Before you could back away, their gaze fall upon you. They wait expectantly They wait expectantly for you as near queen to settle the dispute. Ah, crap. Crap. It probably wasn't high enough. Just a tad. That sucks. Well, pressure. Gwinnell her and Gwinnell are friends. And her mother obviously doesn't want her to do what she wishes, even though she's... pressure. But they're friends, so obviously I'm gonna side with my friend.
You heard her. She's an adult now. She's in charge here. Thank you.
This is what your father will face upon your coronation, cast aside without a word?
He's not going to hearing that, is he?
A bit later, Brioni catches up with you. Brioni, Lady Mead. Let's see.
Hello, Edward.
No, that's the same voice. Dang it. Whatever. They're just gonna be having the same voice, I guess. Hello, Elodie. Wrong one.
Hello, Elodie. It's wonderful that you're going to be our queen, Neil. I mean, I'm sorry about your mother, I guess. Thank you, I suppose. But think of the opportunities you're going to have. You're so lucky.
That's an odd way of putting it. Yeah, really.
Anyway, I was wondering if, now that you're almost queen and everything, have you told you about your secrets? What secrets? Like how to get into the old palace? I've heard it's a path full of treasure. Oh, palace! The one in Catherine Lake, where kings and queens of Nova used to live. I don't know anything about that. Oh.
She bites her lip and frowns at you.
Well, never mind then.
She walks away so much for wanting to talk to you. Wow, my stats are taking a dive. At the end, you all share a pleasant meal and prepare to return to your various lands. Wow, let's see. Yeah, wow. My stats got pretty bad. Let's get that cheerful up. With, is there anything else that does cheerful plus 2? No, I mean, anything that does cheerful plus 2? My cheerful got hit pretty hard. Well, I guess not. No way. No way. Gardens again? Gardens. Yeah, we're doing the gardens. Oh, well, she still has her look. Well, she's not cheerful, but she's, willful. Intrigue, military, and lumen. I keep cycling between those. I gotta Maybe I have to make her lonely sad. I don't want to make her sad, but I might have to. I just might have to do it. Well, it is what it is, I suppose. So, wait, intrigue, military, and lumen, which I don't have access to, so it's just gonna be, okay, get that intrigue up, yeah, all the intrigue, internal affairs, and foreign intelligence. Okay, let's be done. Oh my god, well, okay. The Duke of Marie has paid suit to the Duchess of Ursel to no avail. The Duchess' brother is opposed, as he will inherit if she dies childless. Your agents suspect the Duchess of Ursel is actually more interested in Duchess of Hellas. Neither have been linked to a man. The Countess Lequet of Dees, married to the old Duke of Sudbury, who was more than twice her age, then divorced him as soon as she'd borne him an heir in order to marry another. It was considered shockingly rude by the general nobility, but the old Duke apparently had no objection. The Countess of Dees is now married to a disinherited third sibling of the Duke of Marie and the Duchess of Hellas. Currently, both Duke and Duchess are unwed. If either dies without an heir, a title may still pass to the Countess's husband. Whew. Since their recent revolution, the Tombulans, has twice begun gathering troops on the Novan border. Both times their camps were struck by fierce storms and earthquakes, and they decide to give up an idea. Pirates are once again operating out of Orcus, although they are currently sticking to the northern seas and no threat to Nova. However, if they turn to slave raids, the Borealians may be quite vulnerable. Agents who have visited the Borealis report that all known Lumen shamans seem to have no magical powers at all, and perform their ritual displays with show and trickery. Okay, the Duchess of Leela has sent you a gift.
What is it?
It's a cushion, finely embroidered with the design of a running horse. It's well done and clearly requires hours and hours of needlework, but it's also fairly useless.
That's nice, I guess.
Wow. No, I'm gonna keep it.
Find a chair or sofa to sit on.
I'm not gonna give it to the maid. Why would I do that? So, what I need to do is get Willful down. Willful down. Where should I do that? Wait. So, if I can't do that, I'll need to do something with yielding. Oh. What? Willful plus -1? No, I don't want to be pressured. Willful, angry, I need yielding, young, lonely, and cheerful. Guess I'll do this. Play with some toys. Why not? Have a tea party with the bears. Oh, well, at least she's happy again. Okay, let's get back to it. Conversation athletics. I guess. Yeah. Conversation athletics. Alright. So, my flattery isn't as good, or my public speaking running. Okay. Conversation, public speaking, and flattery. Let's just do all the conversation. Yeah. Even though that I'm failing other things, I need to, after this, I need to get lonely maxed so I can do the other things. Your teacher asks you questions about made-up nonsense. Why would she do that? Well, pushing you to improvise answers smoothly and swiftly without having to worry about them being correct. You read collections of famous historical speeches and practice saying them in convincingly dramatic fashion. You borrow the menu for an upcoming banquet and practice delivering it as a dramatic speech to an audience of confused chambermaids. Now, well, that sounds like fun. Visual elements are best to flatter on first meetings. They are expected to be noticed right away. If you have spent more time with someone, suddenly complimenting their attire will ring false. Small personal details help make the recipient of your flattery feel that you have truly noticed them, which is always better than a simple "how nice you look."
The Duchess of Mead is here to see you, my lady.
Oh, she's pretty. Pretty ginger. So, yeah, that's cool. That's cool. Alright. Okay, so her name is Cora Sande, Duchess of Mead.
Hello, Elodie. I am sorry to trouble you, but have you seen Brioni? Not since the parties last week.
She shakes her head.
She's gone...
Oh.
She's gone missing. She's not at the school where she should be. I know she was unhappy, but I've never expected. She was asking questions at the party about the old Novan Palace, then I guess she wandered off. I'm sorry, but I really don't know. Oh no! Oh, Brownie, what have you done?
She rushes out of the room without even bothering to say farewell. Well, it sounds like a bit of trouble, so I'm not going to, interrupt. So I hope they have good with their little, what's it called? Splunking. Yeah. So, let's get that loneliness to be maxed. Sorry, but the cheerful has to go down somehow. What's the opposite of cheerful? Depressed? Minus willful. And I don't want her to be... man. Yielding, depressed, pressured. No. Depressed and afraid. No, I don't want her to be afraid either. Angry and willful. No. Willful and pressured. No. I wonder what this is about. Right here. I wonder what that's for. -1 to cheerful. That should do it. Yeah. You attend the services in the Castle Grove, letting the peace of the ritual calm your heart. I don't know how it calmed me. Okay. Her mood's changed. I don't like it, but it needs to be done. Wait, why is it still in conversation? Why is it still in conversation? Ugh. Great. Just great. Wow. Okay. Well, conversation and medicine it is, I guess. So let's just pump up some medicine. And the volume. Pump up the volume. Dance. Dance. Yeah, battlefield medicine. Yeah. We'll do that. And herbs. Yeah. Alright, let's go. You learn that blood loss wastes life energy. Bleeding should be stopped through bandages, pressure, and elevation. You learn that minor burns should be cooled, washed, and gently wrapped to keep them clean like a cut. Major burns and scalding, such as boiling water, are untreatable on the battlefield. You learn that feverfew can be used to reduce tension and headaches. You learn that oil of cloves. Cloves? Okay, you learn that oil of cloves rubbed on the skin can relieve pain, particularly on teeth. As you're walking through the... Whoa! What was that? As you are walking through the great hall, a freak gust of wind suddenly blows out of the candles in the room.
How strange, there must be an open window somewhere.
I need to do something about... I need to get an Illumin because something freaky is going on. Yeah, definitely something freaky. So, okay. I need to do is get angry up, I think. I need to get angry up. So, let's go visit a dungeon. Affected. Okay, you sneak a peek at some of the luckless peasants held in the dungeons. Petty thieves and troublemakers now suffer in the dark. They're obviously bad people, but seeing them so miserable still seems unfair. There must be a better way. Okay, so it looks like it's willful and intrigue, military, and lumen. Ah. Oh, man. I'm not doing so good. Like, I'm not getting the bonuses I want. It's gonna be slower, but... Intrigue, military, and lumen. Intrigue, military, lumen. Wow, those are some heavy minuses. Look at that. Wow. Intrigue, military, and lumen. Okay. Military or intrigue. Okay, strategy for military. Put that in there. And then... internal affairs. Yeah, maybe I should... Okay, strategy. Ciphering. Yeah. Yeah. There hasn't been anything, but I feel like it's going to be handy later, so... Yeah. I'm kind of... no time to think about it. Whatever. Not going to think about it. Let's just go. You study the effects of different kinds of battle terrain for both offense and defense. You study the power of ranged weapons from arrows to thrown fire and sand, and how the threat of such attacks can shift the enemy's response. You study the use of cavalry in battle, as well as the cost and benefits of traveling with large animals. You memorize special cipher alphabets, which each letter is replaced by a symbol. Once these are memorized, you will not need to write down cipher sheets, and if the symbols do not look like letters, they can be hidden in decorations. You study the ancient book that has a list of thousands of words and pictograms for each of them. In the past, these were used for important messages, but only trained bards can effectively memorize enough symbols to handle the codes effectively. You learn to manipulate special boxes and jewelry with secret compartments to hide messages. A rare few have locked almost as complicated as the ciphers themselves.
Things have been so unsettled lately, everyone's on edge. We need something cheerful.
You could hold a tournament.
What a good idea! Knights jousting, musicians, all sorts of competitions. Everyone loves a contest.
What will you offer as prizes to the winners? Let's see. Gold is nice, but no, we can't spend anything. Employment? Huh. Status and praise. Employment.
The winners will have an option of taking on royal appointments. It's a recruitment drive.
Very well, I will draft the announcements. You leave him to his work. As you move through the hall, your eye falls upon a vase of flowers. Pretty, but apparently not getting enough water. The leaves on one of the blossoms has shriveled. Divination decoration? Ah.
Someone on hall duty's being lazy. These flowers need to be replaced.
You continue up the stairs to your room where a maid is waiting for you. Milady, a gift has arrived from Kdaii.
From the Duke?
No, milady, a merchant house, I believe. It was sent with a shipment down the Kavala River. You tear open the brightly colored paper to find...
Chocolates!
Why? Oh, because maybe I would send a gift if it succeeded. Or something. There is a little card with the box. With our compliments, the House of Kraylot. Wow. Lots of failures. Wait, I thought I have Whatever. Guess it's not high enough. You pop one of the chocolates into your mouth.
This is delicious.
Suddenly, you feel very cold. The world seems darker, colors bright. Uh-oh.
I think those chocolates are poison. Give me some charcoal.
But try as it might, your mate was not able to save you. Ah, crap. My first death. Crap. Ellie did not survive to reach her coronation. Nova would have gone to miss her. But it doesn't seem to end this way. Make different choices, train different skills, and Ellie star may rise again. Well... Wow. Well, there you have it. I died. Well, I guess I'll go from my latest save and then do that. I should have saved in the middle of that. Dang it! Okay. Well, I'll end it there, so... I'll just reload another one, but... Well, I'll be back! and next time I won't be fooled by those chocolates again, you hear me?